regional conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a top-5 team in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Hermstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Championship on the line right now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So Texas's offense will be the first up today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled, but first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
He dumps it off to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them...
Who's in the clear? Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
The shotgun handoff here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. give it to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll feed the back again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down and 10. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's caught. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. When he's got some space here. On the move. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Alabama, 6-6.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. In the first play of the drive now, the 25. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The running back grabs it on a screen. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run, going to heave it downfield. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught for the completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets made on the out route. Gets some space among the 30. Huge play, moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And now they'll run it on the draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pitch made across the middle by the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Looking right, this one's caught. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Comes up with the catch. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on second and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Alabama now operating in the red zone. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Ball scooped up by the defense. Oh, look at the big fella trying to get all the way home. Can he make it? They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And sack sets up second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. And throwing again on second and 10. And this time it's complete. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas 28, Texas 3.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Looking for a man. Makes a quick catch. Fights off a defender. Jukes the defender. Gets brought down after a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it with room to run. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he throws it deep. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum.
Texas.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. for the pass rush. A sack. That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
Well, he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays, and he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half.
Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half, down big, and to get something going right now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They'll run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And now the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. Offense showing a bunch formation now. And then 4th down, right back to the running game. Picks up the first, looking for more. That play moves the ball across midfield and is set up for the 1st down at the 41. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game of offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Fresh set of downs to the offense after that 1st down completion. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Tight end goes in motion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Clay. Caught in the backfield. It's man. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. It's a nice gain. They move the football up to the 27. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to chuck it again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got enough.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Longhorns are in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays out.
And they will score. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult.